Anniversaries and milestones, Disneyholics and besties. You are now tuned into the Disneyholics Show.
Hello and welcome to the Disneyholics Show. That's Jen Diz.
And that's Mike TV.
Today we're celebrating 250 episodes of the Disneyholics Show. Join us as we cherish this milestone, plus Disneyland's 70th birthday, our newest audio animatronic, plus Walt Disney Magical Life. Oh boy, I am drunk on Disney right now. There is so much going on between Disneyland, Disney World, the news, movies coming out. I can't even get the intro straight. So today, what we're
Audio
doing,
animatronic.
Automatronic, we're going to talk about Disneyland's newest audio automatronic. I still can't say it. Audio animatronic. And I think most people know who we're talking about. Um, and yeah, because it's Disneyland 70th. Plus, can you believe this is our 250th episode?
Crazy. And the fact that you say you're drunk on Disney with all these new things happening, no wonder we have content for 250 episodes so far.
Right? It never ends. And there's
Endless.
right now we have enough for like 4 episodes that we want to record.
I know. We keep making these like future episode like notes and whatnot.
Mhm. And
Like we
today,
know what we
this
need.
this airs July 23rd. And I'm excited. I'm just going to quickly say it. Fantastic Four comes out this weekend, which means I'm probably going to try to talk about it next week and try to stick that in our episode. A lot of things happening. It's summer blockbuster season.
So exciting. Well, I love the fact that you and I have created this little world of Disneyholics. I feel like we've successfully created the term Disneyholics. I hear people use it in their regular language now.
Yeah,
Just so exciting. And, people like know us and they introduce us as podcasters to people. It feels really real. And it
it
did take
does.
250 episodes to get there, maybe less, but still, it's just so exciting to look back and think about all the hard work and so much content we put into this show. And I need to look up the numbers. I'm just so curious of how much time we've talked. And you guys don't even know. Like, for instance, today we just talked for 2 hours before we recorded.
Before hitting
So
record, right?
we love talking and especially to each other.
I mean, people used to always say, why don't you just record yourselves talking, especially
Exactly.
when we're talking about Disney?
Exactly. Is how it all started. I love it. Um, well, with that said, do you have any specific standouts or anything you want to
I just can't
hear
believe
about?
how fast the time flew by. Like I remember when we first started this, I don't know if I vocalized it, but in my mind I thought, if we do this for at least a year, like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's been almost 5 years. We're also
Wow.
almost at our 5 year anniversary for the show. Also, like that's a lot of
Wowzers.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I
And I
think
know
we
you
only
want
missed
to
one episode the whole time.
shoot. I still tell people we haven't missed one.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. We earned one absence so far.
Yep. Yep. We
Oh
did.
my. Well, is there any standouts for you? Or are
I
there?
just, I sometimes I'll just sit there and think about like how many guests we've had on the show over all the years and all the like crazy like deep dives we've done and rabbit holes and like Patreon takeovers, for instance, are like a great opportunity for those because I don't know. I feel like I've learned so much having this podcast. Like
Yeah.
previously, I had done another podcast where I'd talk about the current all the time, which isn't a bad thing, but like getting to just like roam free in the Disney universe is so fun. And I've learned so much more just by even hosting this show than I would have normally. So super fun and awesome.
Love it. Love it. I'm thinking of our Instagram and how fun that is also to interact with. It's like an extension of the podcast, almost its own thing now. Like we even said, we're just the Disneyholics, and we also have the show, which is a podcast. We have our Instagram. Now there's YouTube. So yeah, we just keep growing. But I love the Instagram. It's like real time interacting with people. I love getting the messages when we're chatting with people about episodes as they're listening to it. That's always pretty fun.
Hmm.
And yeah, just getting to know our followers, listeners, and other fellow Disneyholics.
Yeah, we've made so many new friends from doing this show too. It's so freaking cool. I am gonna put you on the spot though.
Ooh,
Hates it. I'm totally doing it though.
I'll take it.
Remember how I used to do those live at fives every single Friday, right?
Yes.
And now my life has adjusted quite a bit where I have moved to a new area and Fridays are now crazy. Um, but we did come up with this idea that I think would be really cool, and it's to do a live at five together from Disney World and Disneyland at the same time. So maybe we could do live at 5 p.m. Disneyland time. So you can do 8 p.m. your time, 5 p.m. my time, and we both get on live together from the parks and go live. Can we do this finally?
We need to. I would say it's expected because we're both on the coast, so we should. So yeah,
We
let's
should.
figure out how to get that and make that happen. As long as we do it live, maybe I don't know what time works best. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm pretty flexible.
Flexible. Yeah. Let's figure it out, but we will have that coming up soon. So stay tuned on Instagram. We'll be posting about it so we can do it
And let us
together. At
know
least,
on Instagram what you want us to do when we're on live. Do you want to see
yeah,
things
yeah.
or
If
do you
you
want
have
to
any
hear
good
us talk?
ideas.
Do you want both of those things? It'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, we'll have to bring so many things. We need to bring like a little mount to hold our phone. We need to bring headphones so we can hear each other. We could like prep for this. This will be good. We should go on like the rides that are the
The
same, but
same.
yeah,
Yep.
like compare the Pirates, the Caribbean. That'd be so hard to time, but I bet you we can get pretty close on some of them. Space Mountain would be just
Space
black the whole
Mountain,
time.
Peter Pan. Yeah, a lot of
Tiki
these are
Room,
dark. Oh yeah, Tiki Rooms, Jungle
Jungle
Cruise,
Cruise.
because
Ooh,
Magic
it'll be
Kingdoms is
nighttime for
very
you,
different.
daytime for me.
Yep.
I love it. Dumbo.
Now, something else about you and I as a duo is our memory is never the best, which makes us even more fun. There are times where I'm pretty sure we've covered a Disney topic more than once.
I'll never
But
forget the Toontown one where I got all excited. Like I never heard it in my entire life, yet there was a whole other episode where I did the exact same thing already.
it's like deja vu. Oh, no.
Yikes.
But I thought we would do a fun game that tests our memory.
Oh, shoot.
And I'll kind of try to play along by not really looking at the answers as we go. So to celebrate 250 episodes, we're going to play a game of the Main
Ooh.
Street Electrical Guessing Game. And
Okay.
I'm going to speak the title of an episode. And just by the title, can you describe what that episode might have been
Oh,
about?
shoot. Okay.
And our titles are sometimes straightforward and sometimes they're whack-a-mole and weird.
Yes.
So this is going to be fun. And again, I'm not going to look at the description either and see if I can play along with you. And I'm going to start with episode 62. Is Disney a form of therapy?
Oh, yes. We had a guest on this show. Stephanie?
Mm,
Did we?
yes. Yes.
Yes.
And
She
um
is a licensed, she has licensed therapy. And we talked about like, does Disneyland satisfy this therapy need, like therapeutic need that some of us have in us, right?
yes, yes, that's all correct. We talked about how solo trips specifically are a good form of therapy. And it looks like I recorded a live recording, which we need to do more of these, like audioscapes, I forgot, of the Epcot Festival of the Holidays musical group singing the gospel celebration of the season called Joyful, which was really fun. So we played that. And then we dedicated this episode to somebody.
The Disneyland therapy or the Disney therapy episode we dedicated to
We
somebody.
did to our late, it says dearly departed friend,
Oh,
fellow Disneyholic,
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Oh,
Interesting. I think we've dedicated multiple to him at some point.
yeah.
All right. So episode number 75, Castaway Cows. Castaway Cows. Vaca.
Okay. I'm going to take a guess that this was both right after we had gone on a cruise and went to Castaway Key, but maybe just you because this is a long time ago. I think you went on a Disney cruise
True. Yep, that's correct. I went on a Disney
and
cruise.
it was part of a Patreon takeover where Jay Quo forced us to watch Home on the Range.
Forced us. Why did you say forced us?
I just gave her shit about it recently too. It's like, remember when you forced us to watch Home on the Range? It was actually a trivia question at the D23 event recently. So I was like, you know what? This forcing us Patreon takeover thing paid off, girl, because we
Yeah.
got that question.
A lot of these deep dives we do help with trivia games. Yes, you are correct. Neither of us really liked the movie Home on the Range, an animated film that came out in 2004 with voices like Roseanne Barr. And yes, it was a JQuo request. And yeah, I had returned from the Disney Magic cruise Marvel Day at Sea, and I had a trip report. So that's episode 75, Castaway Cows. You have that one correct also.
Nice.
Wow.
Ding, ding, ding. Memory serving.
Okay. Episode number 92, presenting Tiana's Kitchen Cabaret.
Wait, episode 92?
92, presenting Tiana's Kitchen Cabaret.
Okay. I'm going to guess that this was the big news had just come out that Splash Mountain was changing to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which I'm not sure we even had the name for it at this time.
Yes, you're so correct. It says
Yes.
Hot Topic, the announcement of Splash Mountain's upcoming Princess and the Frog reimagining.
Nice.
This was
Nice.
July 2022.
And then the rest of it, what was the rest of the title? Tiana's Kitchen
Tiana's
Cabaret
Kitchen
is my
Cabaret.
deep dive on Kitchen Cabaret.
And
Oh shoot. And
it was two,
The Land Pavilion.
yeah, it was two shows in there. I think it was in the same spot.
Oh, Food Rocks.
Food Rocks and
Yes.
Kitchen Cabaret. I love that. So, hey, if any listeners or viewers didn't watch that or hear that episode, we weren't doing YouTube yet. And you're curious about Kitchen Cabaret, that's episode 92.
Nice.
What a fun way to also advertise our previous episodes. Okay.
Right? Yeah. Go back and listen to these if you haven't already. It's so fun.
Episode number 104, titled Christoph and Brittany and Justin. Oh my. Wow.
Okay. This might be a hard one. Oh, okay. I think this might have something to do with that game, Dreamlight Valley
Wow, you're
and the Mickey
good.
Mouse Club.
It's both of those things. Ta-da! You are correct. I didn't know the answer. So yes, this was when I was obsessed with playing that Disney Dreamlight Valley video game, and I had a crush on Kristoff, the NPC, non-playable character, who always flirted with me,
He was so flirting with you.
so flirty. And then we also did a 1990s history of all new Mickey Mouse Club, according to Mike TV.
Ah,
So we did talk about Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, with some funny lies along the way about the history of that show. We even had some audio clips of that, of those when they were young on the red carpet. Wow.
yes,
Episode 104.
killing it.
Killing it. Episode 125. The future is now. Ooh, that's pretty big.
125. So it's exactly half of our podcast to go.
Half of our podcast ago.
And you definitely picked this number because it has 25 in it.
Favorite number.
And the future is now is the name?
Future is now. I will say it was February 2023.
February of 2023. What happened? February of 2023. Yikes. Shoot. Okay, wait. Our last D23 was in 2023, so that wouldn't have been it because it's too early. Future.
You know what's crazy? This was
Oh,
what? Oh, go ahead.
has something to do with Chat GPT.
You are correct. So, how long ago? This was, is that, if I'm doing the math, February 2023, two, almost 2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
We've been using ChatGPT that long?
I
I
guess
I feel
so.
like it was like last month. That's how
You know what?
quick.
I know it has because I remember talking about it at this Fanime Expo when we're in the hot tub, and that was years ago. I
So
think that was even
credit
longer ago than
to
that.
the Disneyholics show. We are very ahead of the curve.
Thank you very much.
2.5 years
Future is
ago.
now.
Yeah, the
Future is
future is
two and
now.
a half years ago, evidently.
Do you remember what we did on that episode?
Um, I think we had ChatGPT build an entire script for our episode to see what it would be like.
That is correct. And it was
Yes.
such a crazy script. There was like a nightmare ghost story of Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters.
Oh yeah.
There was a carousel of progress game. And we also asked ChatGPT what a reboot of Captain EO would look like. Wow.
Oh my
That
goodness.
sounds like a fun one. So if people are interested in how ahead of the curve we were, that's episode 125, February 2023. Crazy.
Nice. Half a
ChatGPT.
podcast to go.
It has changed lives, that the AI. Oh, okay. So the next one is called episode 164, Wishing from New York, Nueva York.
I'm wishing. Oh, this is when I was visiting you in New York and we went to see Wish on like opening day or day after or something in the theaters, and it was our review of the movie.
It was right there in the heart of Times Square. We went to the Disney store too after. Yeah, that is correct. Disney's Wish, November 2023, The Forgotten Movie. I can't even remember the name of the main character.
Asha.
Asha. Thank you. Good
I probably
job.
would forget about her name too, but I see her at Disneyland a lot. She's like a character walk
Oh,
around.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting. The only time I see her on a regular is there's a interactive statue of her outside of the land pavilion for some reason at Epcot with the
Huh.
star. Okay, episode number 185. Tell me what you think the description is based on the title. The High Republic, Beavers and Bongs. Pretty cool.
Oh, this is episode. Wait, this is on April 20th, 420.
April 17th, so it was a 420 episode for sure. 2024.
Okay, and it was about what's the High Republic part? Okay, definitely it was your crazy ass review about Bucky's, the gas station.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Um, okay, tell me the rest of it. High Republic,
The High
Beavers and
Republic,
what?
Beavers and Bongs.
Oh, and then we talked about smoking weed and all the quotes from all the other famous Disney people and our famous people in general, like Obama at Disneyland
Yes.
smoking weed
Uh-huh.
or quote
Robert
unquote
Downey Jr.
smoking.
got kicked
Yeah,
out for smoking weed. Iron Man himself.
that was good. All the
Yeah, that was
quotes.
it. And then we did a Bucky's gas station deep dive. But there was also a certain game that we played, another like weed influenced version of a trivia about what? The High Republic.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Da, da, da. That sounds like a fun episode, number 185. So creeping up closer to real time to 250. Okay, I have to say this one. Episode 215, Oz All Along, The Wizard and
Oh
Disney.
boy.
Boy.
Wait, the Wizard and Disney?
Yes.
Okay, this is definitely when freaking Wicked came out and you couldn't shut your mouth, which is about to happen again. You guys hold on,
Hold
put your
on.
seatbelts and pull your yellow tab because it's
Pull on
about
that
to
yellow
be
tab, please. Pull on that yellow tab.
the
Okay.
wildest
So I was so excited that
ride in
that's
the
what I thought
forest.
this episode was too, and it is not. It's
Oh,
not about Wicked. Whoops. Episode 215, Oz All Along, The Wizard and Disney.
is it about the Wizard of Oz?
It is not.
Is it just
Wow.
about Oz?
This is
Like
the
actual
first one
Oz?
we both got wrong. It is about The Wizard of Oz and the different ways Disney tried to adapt it over time,
Oh,
including
yeah,
Return to
yeah.
Oz with Fairuza Balk, that creepy dark version that was supposed to be a sequel. It's on Disney Plus. We also talked a lot about Agatha All Along, did a final review because there was a lot of Wizard of Oz theme in there, including
That's
like the
right.
witch and the
Yeah.
rainbows and the background. And then not really part of the title, we played a game about Disney princes, which was a Patreon topic.
Nice. Nice.
Wowzers. And the live action Prince Charming movie that was announced and we've never heard of it since.
Oh my God, I forgot all about it.
Right? Interesting. 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 Okay, so let's do episode 220, Wickedly Obsessed, Disney
Yeah,
Renaissance music and lyrics.
that sounds more about right. It's about Wicked. Do I
But
need to say anything else?
but you know me, I tried to shoehorn it in, so it was still very Disney this episode. Wickedly
You
Obsessed,
shoehorned it in with music
Disney
somehow.
Disney Renaissance music and lyrics.
Oh, okay. Oh, a game? Was it a game?
Yeah, there was games, and then we did things that Steven Schwartz, who wrote musical Wicked, things that he did for Disney like Hunchback,
Hmm.
and things he did for DreamWorks like Prince of Egypt, which is cool because he's always done those kind of like darker things, but still with that Broadway music. And then we did a Patreon topic, Disney's top 10 pirates.
Cute. Very
So
cute.
episode 220, Wickedly Obsessed. Yes, and I cannot wait for Good to come out. I'm looking to my right and I have the Wicked for Good teaser poster on the wall. Okay, episode 230. 230. Hooray for Hollywood best films and royal ships. Ooh.
Best films and royal ships. Hooray for Hollywood. Uh, Did we talk about Disney's box office hits?
No. It's
Hooray for
interesting that
Hollywood.
the closer it gets to now, present day, it's harder to remember. Why? Or our titles are getting weirder and weirder. Uh,
Right.
this was after the Oscars.
Oh, okay.
So we are talking about Academy Awards won by Disney, including Oscar-themed animated film game. Oh yeah, all the best animated film winners over time. And then we did Disney cruise ship update, and I did a trip recap about the Royal Caribbean cruise I went on, which is not Disney, but I was comparing every little bit of it to Disney.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely didn't remember that one, but I remember it now.
Now you remember it. Okay. Now jump to episode 249. Can we remember last week's episode? It was called Disney Adventures 70 Years of Magic.
Yeah, I say that, but
I
then
actually wasn't sure either.
okay, I know I talked about like all the stuff that we had coming up that I'm about to tell you how it went now. Um, what else did we talk about? Talked about the 70th, our plans for what we're gonna do. Um, but there's another chunk of something in there that I'm forgetting right now.
There is. You did a fun, not necessarily a trip recap, but a like local adventures recap, even non-Disney, like we talked about mini golf and like the stuff that happened there. Um,
That was just on this. Oh, Pixar Putt.
yes, Pixar
That's
Putt.
right.
And yeah, and turning and this was right before the 70th. So what a perfect segue. Literally didn't plan it. But that is our game of holy shit 250 episodes. And can we remember
Hilarious.
what we've covered in our previous episodes? But now we need to talk about your experience at Disneyland's 70th cumpleaños.
Yeah. Brrr, woo. Oh my gosh. So, first and foremost, I am so tired. I am
Muy cansado.
so exhausted. Um, a full weekend of like, not even weekend, like Wednesday. I'm sorry. We started Wednesday all the way through Sunday of Disney, or yeah, through Saturday night of Disney. And then Sunday, I went to the Magic Castle, which has nothing to do with Disney, but there's
Yeah.
still Disney ties all over the place.
All over. I can't even
So,
keep up with our own Instagram right now because there's so much going. You've been in the parks, you've been all over.
and I've barely been posting, which I am the worst person for Instagram, but I just like am in it and I just am soaking it
I've
in
been
and not,
satisfied with your postings.
thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. Um, So yes, Disneyland's birthday kicked off with that D23 event over at the Packing House. I think it was their first time doing something like this. Um, it's a little confusing because it said it was at the Packing House, but then there were pieces of it that were at other breweries nearby, which is great, but
Oh.
like we just people were lost and confused. And they also happened to book it on the same night as like I guess they have these tasting parties at the packing house that's not related to Disney. It reminds me of the Food and Wine Festival where you get the little sip
Oh.
and savor pass.
Yeah.
But you get a wristband with little things that you walk around and hand out to get little tasters of all the different things in the packing house. And if you haven't been there before, it's really good. It's really close to Disneyland. And it's basically one of those giant food halls. It's like 2 stories tall. There's got to be at least like, I don't know, 30 different small restaurants in there that you can get food from, including a speakeasy and a hot pot and all sorts of really cool stuff to do in there. However, it is crowded and loud, and I usually do
Oh.
decently okay in those situations. I was not okay. I was like, can we leave? I'm getting overwhelmed and I am
Overwhelmed.
stressed out in here.
Overstimulated.
And knowing that trivia was not in that building and it was next door made me want to leave even more. So we kept going next door to, I think it's called Make. It's a brewery across the street, and that's where they were hosting trivia. Much chiller. It was outdoors. It was like nice evening, beautiful weather for sitting outside, and they did trivia there. And our team won the first round. Thank you very
Nice,
much,
nice, nice.
Disneyholics represent. We did so good. We did have Jessica Quo on our team as the trivia queen of all. Like
Whoop, 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 whoop.
she knows everything, that girl. So shout out to her. And also Joy and Leanne were on our team too. So we made a solid team of four and we won the first round. And then we
Yeah.
weren't allowed to win any other rounds throughout the rest of the day. Like we could still
What?
play, but we couldn't win another prize pack. But they
That's
were all identical
a
anyway.
rule I've never heard before, but I guess that's fair.
It's fair. It was fine. The
Fine.
gifts were the same, so I wouldn't have wanted four of the
Oh,
same thing
okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
But I have to say the gift was really good. Like it was this D23 tote bag full of stuff. Like it reminded me of being a sorcerer when they gave us that bag full of things, like swag.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing I got to take home was a Pizza Planet cutting board. So it's
Oh,
like it looks like a
functional.
charcuterie board, but it's like branded like it's wood and it's like a Pizza Planet, and you could use it like a charcuterie board
I
or
like
cut
that.
your pizza on it, and then they give you like the Pizza Planet slicer for a pizza. So cute. And then there was like so many pin sets, all these different limited edition ones. The other one I got to keep because we divvied them up between our team is it was like these are all limited edition pin sets. The one I got was celebrating 65 years of the Matterhorn, the monorail, and the submarine voyage. So for you watching YouTube, you can see it here. And it's like three small pins that you can layer together if you want, or you could take each of these apart as well. So very, very cute. There was so many other things in there. There's like a Star Tours, like old school anniversary pin. There was a Tiana's Bayou pin. There's, oh my gosh, there was a Maroon Studios pin. Do you know what
Oh,
that's from?
from Roger
Ah!
Rabbit. Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty big. It was like this big pin. So they had a lot of cool stuff to give away, and it was super, super fun playing. So we came back for all four of the rounds throughout the night. So we just kept popping around and checking things out. So very cool. Super fun. It was like crazy, but just make sure that if you go to these types of things, that you figure out what you like and then flow into whatever feels best. And that's exactly what we were doing. We also got a bunch of food, so that was fun as well. So that was that night. And then we left at like, I don't know, like 9 or 9:30 and try to get to sleep as early as possible, right? Because the next morning we were getting up super early to go to Disneyland for the 70th anniversary.
Oh.
It's birthday time, baby. So we got there, I think, right at 6 in the morning. And we're like, we don't really need to go that early. They've now changed the new Walt Disney A Magical Life, which is the new Walt Disney animatronic, into a virtual queue that starts at 7.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
like,
that.
yeah, it's a virtual queue. So we're like, we don't really need to like get there super early to make sure we're in first, right? Because you can't do that. So we're like, let's just like go there a little later, which was great timing. There's people in front of us already at 6, but not many. I'd say like maybe 100 people were already there. So anyway, they slowly let us in through the lines. And once we got to the gates of Disneyland, it was like 6:40 or something like that. And there's all this buzz going on inside. There was like media, there's all these cameras, there's all these suits walking around. I'm like, what's going on? I'm so nosy. And they had like walkie-talkies, and then they had these big bins full of stuff. So I'm like, do you guys care? We're like 10, let's say we're like 10 groups back in our line, right? There was a stall right next to them where the ticket takers are that was empty, like they weren't opening it. So do you guys care
Oh.
if I go walk up there and like peek around and nose around? I'm like, yeah, yeah. So I went up there to go like see what's going on. And right when I walked up there, there's this other couple right in front of me. They came and opened the gate that we were at. So I was like,
What?
what? So now we're second in line. So I'm like, heck yeah, I'm staying here. Excuse me. So we got closer to the front. And why 10 people back is not too crazy, right? Or 10 groups back is not too crazy.
Not at all. That's
However,
good.
right after that, now we're second in line. They went by each of the gate and let in the first group of each gate to come in. And they get to be part of that opening day celebration and media, and you get to be on TV and all this stuff. And we're like, oh my God, we missed it by one group, right? We're so like, oh no, we're so close. So we're like just chilling there. We're getting ready for our virtual queue. 7 a.m. was like right around the corner. We have our things open. We're refreshing, ready to go. Right at 7, maybe like 6:59, someone comes up to my gate and goes like, hey, you guys can let the next group in from this gate. And I was like, what? And Joy had been, she's like a few people back. And we're like, Joy, get up here. We're like screaming for her because we're like gonna go in now. We're like so excited to get to be part of this thing. And we go in. As soon as we get in, Joy's like, I got our virtual queue. And I'm like, oh my God, I completely forgot about it. And that's
Whoops.
like the only reason we're freaking there, right? But everything's out the window because this new moment is happening. And I'm like, somebody's talking to me, and I'm just like, my phone is no longer of use in my brain because I have to scan my ticket and get in there. So Joy is the virtual queue queen, came in clutch, locked us in for,
VQQ, the
yeah,
VQQ.
the VQQ. Got us our virtual queue for that new show, and she got us a pretty good group. It was group 44 or 47, I can't remember. And we weren't sure what that's gonna feel like, right? Like how do they do these groups? Is it one group per full theater load of people? Like what does it mean? Like how many people are in a group? But we ended up getting in by the second showing of the day. So
Wow.
pretty solid. But I want to talk a bit about the media opening. And what they did was they had all the groups that they let in stand as a crowd in front of the flower bed where the Mickey flower bed is, right? And they started it off with, and they have all the cameras and like the big cranes with the cameras
Uh-huh.
going over the crowds and stuff. It's so exciting. And they had the Disneyland band come out first. And I was like, yes, you know me.
Oh.
I'm like, heck yeah. So they're playing all their Disney tunes and it's exciting. Then the Dapper Dans come out and they sing a song. And it's like, they start singing that Celebrate Happy song, which is like the 70th anniversary anthem, right? So we're like getting ramped up.
Do you know who sings that?
I do. It is the Jonas
The
Brothers.
Jonas Brothers. Love
Yeah.
it.
So after the Dapper Dans perform, they then introduce Josh Tomorrow over to the stage. So we get to hear from Josh. And shortly after Josh, he introduces Bob Iger to the stage. So, Mike, I have sent you a file. Would you mind playing that for our listeners?
Thank you so much, everybody. And now, please welcome Chairman Disney Experiences, Josh Tomorrow.
Josh.
You all look fantastic today. Are we excited? Yeah! I am too. Everything we do at Disneyland, we do it for all of you, our most passionate fans. For 70 years, you've all filled this happy place with laughter, with imagination, and with unforgettable memories. It is truly an honor to be here with all of you today as we celebrate the magic of our past. We look ahead to a future filled with wonder, creativity, and truly endless possibilities. Now, of course, I'm thrilled to welcome our CEO, Bob Iger, to share a few words on this very
Celebrate.
Thank you very much, Josh, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So this is a happy day for the happiest place on earth, right? It is my distinct privilege to welcome you all to Disneyland on this very momentous occasion. It was on this day in 1955 that Walt Disney opened the gates of Disneyland for the first time and introduced the world to this very special place. Now, 70 years later, Disneyland remains one of Walt's greatest achievements. A place where generations of people from all over the world have stepped through these gates and entered a world of joy and imagination. Now, Disneyland exists today because Walt possessed abundant courage, ambition, and vision. And he didn't just look around corners or peer into the future, he actually went there. And when he determined that he wanted to do something, he did it, often against all odds, defying skeptics and naysayers. Walt invented the modern theme park, and in just 1 year, Walt and his team turned what had been a patch of orange groves into a completely new entertainment experience. A new way to be entertained with family, friends, and loved ones, creating indelible memories and some of the most cherished moments in people's lives. I'm sure all of you have experienced that. A source of joy and inspiration to all the world, he said on opening day, and it's no wonder that this place is called the happiest place on earth. Everything you see and experience in the park today is a continuation of Walt's dream. And as Walt famously said, Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. And Walt's legacy is alive in every corner of every Disney park around the world. His story of perseverance and innovation continues to inspire people of all ages. And I'm certain you would be amazed at the scale, the reinvention, and at the extent to which his dream became such a reality. But more than anything else, you'd be awestruck by the fact that almost 30 million guests go through the gates of this beloved Disneyland each year, and that 36,000 cast members are carrying out his vision of delivering one-of-a-kind, memorable experiences for people young and old, from all walks of life, and from all over the world. So now, on this occasion, we know that it would not be complete without some of our best Disney friends. Oh my God.
Oh, I hear the train coming. It's probably full of maybe characters or something. Wow. Ooh.
So,
Cute.
yes, you are totally right.
I heard
The
people were
train comes into
crying.
the. Oh, yeah, definitely. People were
Wow.
like, yeah, teary-eyed for
Crying.
sure. Very sweet. And the train comes into the station and it's full of not only characters, but cast members too, from
Cast
all over the board
members. Corporate
of,
too, right?
yep, corporate,
Wow.
like
Parks.
ride people, food,
So cool.
landscaping, just everybody was on there. Security, like the whole sweepers, everyone. So
Sweepers.
freaking cool. So What a great intro today. And they had like the little like, phantasmic the little wand things they like dance with or whatever, like with the strings hanging off of it.
Uh-huh,
So it's
uh-huh.
just like super cute. They came in and then the Disneyland band played a few songs for us to watch and listen to. And then Bob Iger came back on and wrapped it up a little bit with one last little piece. If you want to play that one, Mike.
I'm wondering, I saw on the news, it looked like they did this maybe before you were let in. It was closer to Main Street where they allowed Bob Iger to ring the NASDAQ bell.
Yeah, that was cast members only, which was cool. Did you see the
Wow.
pictures of it? It was like
Yeah. And they brought the
completely
actual
full of people.
a replica of the bell or whatever. I mean, I did it once before, thank you very much. And it's a button, spoiler. But yeah, they let him, symbolically ring the bell East Coast time. So that must have been early, like 6 a.m. Disneyland time or something. So cool. But yeah, here's that video clip, I mean audio clip for you. For you.
Oh, great to see you here. And so to pay tribute to Walt and to all the dreamers who made this place possible, I'd like to echo a message from his powerful dedication on opening day 70 years ago. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Thank you all for being here this morning and enjoy your visit to the happiest place on earth.
That song. Celebrate. So yeah, that was it. And at the end you can hear they like shot off cannons of confetti. So it just like rained like big confetti rope on all of us. And it was all the colors of the 70th. Very cute. So well done. I think it was great for a 70th anniversary. Um, like we have lost our hope in a way after the 50th of Walt Disney World. They didn't do anything there.
Yeah.
And the fact that they still did something, even for an anniversary that's not as big, I guess, as like the 75th will likely be bigger, that made me have a lot of hope for that anniversary that, okay, this is now going to be
Yeah.
like this big deal.
They've been doing a
So,
lot. Like since I wasn't at Disneyland, I was following just the media, and Iger was on like all the news channels, on the morning shows, talking about really like the heart of Walt Disney and Disneyland. So it wasn't so much about like all the cool things coming. It was nice to just hear about like what drives them creatively, because he kept saying we're going to get back to that now that he's CEO again. So I like that he was talking a lot about Walt, and of course it made sense with the new show that you were able to watch and enjoy.
right. Yep. So I thought it was very, very nice and very sweet. Some people saw me on the news, which is hella funny. Back home,
What
even in
famous?
the Bay Area. Um, but it was really fun to go down Main Street after they did the usual, not usual because it's only done on special occasions, but the usual special occasion thing where all the cast members come out on Main Street welcoming everybody, and it's just fully lined of people high-fiving you with Mickey gloves all the way down Main Street. So it's so cute. Um, we basically went down Main Street and made a U-turn and came back. We saw the porch potato sitting over on the porch, and he was wearing a sash. I'm like so curious, and it said Mayor of Main Street. Very cute. So we had a little chat with him,
The
and
porch
then
potato. I saw Josh Tomorrow took a photo and posted it with him.
he
So cool.
did, he did. Um, and after that, we went over to the Main Street Cinema. This is where they have, as of the 70th on last Thursday, they have now added new video in the cinema. So it's not
Oh.
the bunch of different Mickey shorts now playing. It is it's the like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not sting reel, it's the sizzle reel in a way for the new verse that Richard Sherman wrote before he passed away for Small World.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember they showed it at D23? So it's like this video before of like all different types of footage of throughout the years and of just humankind in general of all these different countries. Excuse me. And then it goes into the new verse and Richard Sherman talking about writing it. So very sweet that they're showing that there because they have also now launched it over on Small World. So you can go on the ride and hear the new verse at the end in the white room, as people call it,
Oh yeah.
where everything is all white. and everybody's together. So very, very cute and just very
Did I
tasteful,
also
I feel
see
like.
that they added Miguel and Dante somewhere? Is that here at Disneyland Small World?
That is, sorry, my God. Yes, you are correct.
Oh,
That is in
cool.
Mexico.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Yep.
excited to see that. That's
It's
cute.
very cute. Yep. I feel like he's been added for a little bit, so that wasn't, I don't think, a 70th thing, but
Oh,
they did
okay.
add him recently. Um, so yeah, so that was another thing we made sure to hit for the day, Small World. At that point, it was kind of like we didn't know what to do with ourselves. We were kind of figuring out that they weren't really doing anything else for the day. So we're like, okay, our original plan was to like ride all the rides that were here opening day, right? And it was very cute. The map they gave us also was a special map for the day. Yeah, let me tell you about that real quick. Special map for the day. And on the inside, it was a giant map of the original Disneyland map.
Ooh,
And on the bottom, it had all the opening day attractions listed that are still here. So, like,
that's
if we
cool.
wanted to do that, we literally had a map to do it, which is so cute. And then they also gave us, I'm looking for it, I just had it in my hand. Where did I put it? I don't know, but they gave us a button. Oh my gosh. I was literally just holding it. What a maniac I
Oh wow, we
am.
love a
It's underneath the buttons
free
or the
gift.
pins that I was showing earlier. Yeah, so they gave, like on the 50th, they gave away mouse ears. So they didn't have those for us, but they did have buttons. So for those of you on YouTube, you can see this here. It's like Disneyland Resort 70th celebration. It marks the date and has a cute little image of the castle with Dumbo flying over. So cute little thing to keep and commemorate the day. So at that point, again, we were just kind of like, I don't know what we're gonna do. And we're kind of indecisive. And I was like, well, I don't know what you guys want to do, but I just want to go like be a nosy person again around Walt Disney A Magical Life, right? Because that's where the buzz is. I want to go like see what's going on over there. I haven't really looked at the entrance yet. Like I haven't seen the new signage yet. I haven't seen the attraction poster, the stuff that's written on the thing there. And oh my gosh. So I oh yeah. So when I was over there, I checked the virtual queue. And I realized they're already up to 40, and it was only like the first 15 minutes of the day or something. So I quickly text my friends. I'm like, hey, they're already at 40. We're like 44. Should you guys just come back? 'Cause they're going to be calling us any minute. So they did. And sure enough, we got called right away. And I saw Leslie Iwerks standing in the queue.
Okay, I
And
only
for
know
those
the
of you who don't
name.
know,
I know that because of Uba I Works.
Oob, I love it. Oob, UB, however you want to pronounce it. Yes. And who was he?
I don't know. I just know the name.
He is an animator that started, he actually did even Oswald with Walt. So he's been with Walt since
Oh.
the very beginning and Mickey Mouse, of course. And he was responsible for most of the Mickey Mouse drawings when he was there. It was not Walt. A lot of people
Oh.
always think it was Walt. Walt like created Mickey and then animated him, basically.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
You do have to, it's
So
hard to train somebody on how to create your own original character.
yeah, yeah. But Leslie is his granddaughter. So in another
Oh.
family, what's the word?
A Nepo baby? Oops.
Nepo baby.
Oh, that is what you're looking for?
Yep. So there are three generations now in the Disney company, and I'm not exactly 100% sure how involved she is, but she is definitely the director or producer or both of the Imagineering story, which is one of my favorite things ever made on Disney Plus. And so I was really excited to see her, and I've seen her a couple times at like the
I
Walt Disney Family
think
Museum doing talks. She's super involved for sure.
I think there's some new episodes of that just came out.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I did
To be
not know that.
determined. Yeah.
So I saw her out in front meeting and greeting with people that were coming into the thing and they were filming it. So I was like, what's going on? So me being nosy again, I get in the middle of it. And I'm like, all right, there's nobody in line. Let's go now, right? Because our number had been called and there's nobody around. So she's going to grab us, right? So I timed it. We walk in and of course they grab us and they interview us and ask us. The first question, can you guess what the first question out of her mouth was to us?
Her first question was, why do you love Disney?
Her first question was, are you pro or con this animatronic?
Wait, that's uncomfortable to ask.
It's so weird. I was like, and it's like 8:30 a.m. on Disneyland's birthday. Super weird. And I'm sure she like had some hand in somewhere in there,
Yeah.
like it's just it was weird. So I was like, and I got put on the spot. So I literally looked at the camera, and went,
No, you didn't. Meh.
I wasn't
Shrug.
gonna lie. And I can't remember what I said, but I think I did voice like I'm excited, and I think, we all think like Walt Disney would have loved it. However, it's a little weird and uncanny valley to like have this like,
You said all that? I love it. I love it.
yeah.
You got to be truthful sometimes. Just comes out, just falls out. The truth falls out.
And so I was like, it's good and bad, and I'm excited. I was like, nonetheless, I'm very excited. And then Joy and Leanne said their parts too. And then we go inside and we see the show, right? Now, before we left, Leslie, she's like, find me on your way out so I can hear what you think after. And I'm like, cool. So on the way out, she was so busy with all these things going on. And I'm like, no, I want to like have another opportunity, right? So I'm like
Yeah.
sticking around and we're
She
all kind of like
requested it.
awkward. She did. She said, come find me. So I was like sticking around, feeling like a weirdo. But then I catch her and she's alone for a minute and she's like, oh yeah. And she pulls the camera crew back up, interviews us again on our thoughts on the way out of it. And then we get to sign release forms for season 2 of the Imagineering story. What?
Wow.
What? What? So 2 release forms because there's 2 separate interviews.
Wow.
I'm just saying, if I even have my face for half a second in the Imagineering story, I will shit myself. Just saying.
The editor's like, should we include this naysayer in the montage for or
Hey,
this
you know what? They're
meh?
gonna have both, right? No, you can't
Maybe.
have everybody
Like
saying the exact same
if
thing.
they asked her to ask that, that's a prompt they wanted some responses for.
She also said, she goes, do you know about all the controversy? And I was like, girl, you're spilling some tea out here. What is
Wow.
going on? And we're all too awkward to say, like, what controversy? Because we had all gone dark because we didn't want to have spoilers. Like, I was off social
Oh, that's
media,
right.
right? And so, like, I was like, am I missing stuff that people are saying? I know people are probably hating on it because that's what people do. Is that what she's talking about? Is there something else I don't know about? Like, what's happening? Um, and I still haven't really found anything crazy other than people being haters. Um, but yeah, I think the controversy part I just said, like, I don't even know if I
And
answered, but I was thinking later, I'm like the family stuff because remember there was like controversy around
oh, that's
the
right.
announcement of it, and the granddaughter like flipped her lid about it. So
It's probably
that
gonna
controversy.
be part of an edit where they're talking about that somewhere else on camera, like about the controversy, and then it cuts to maybe people talking. Oh my God, I'm very excited. I have a breaking news update right here. Imagining Story season 2 has not yet premiered. As you said, they're filming it
Ah,
and you might be in it. What I was thinking of was for the Disneyland 70th, Disney Plus uploaded a whole bunch of POVs um,
yes.
of a lot of the rides at Disneyland. So if you want to check that out, it's at Disney Plus. What I am hearing from other Disneyholics is that the YouTube ones are still better. I don't know why. I haven't watched them yet.
Oh,
So I'll compare it and we'll talk about that, but those are on Disney Plus.
that's
Pretty
funny.
cool. And it has a big logo, Disneyland 70. So they are really blowing this out for Disneyland. We love that.
They are. They're doing a lot. So after the interview, I took a photo with her, which was fun, and that was kind of it. So like that was the very beginning of our day, and that was just like how things started. Kicked the day off into a really great start. We had another really early morning the next day where we were going to a special D23 event on Friday morning, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call this a night at like 4 p.m. because it was freaking hot and I was
Yeah.
over it. And so
And
I was
you've
like,
been
you know
up
what? There's
early.
nothing else special going on. I've already seen Paint the Night and Wondrous. Like, I'm gonna go rest and hang out with my friend who's in town that does not have a ticket to Disneyland. And that's exactly what I did. So,
That's a good idea. But you know what? We
yeah.
are all on pins and needles. We want to know your thoughts on the Walt Disney Story and the animatronic. What the heck?
Okay, I was thinking about keeping this for a future episode
Oh,
because I have another piece that goes along with it well. Should I save it?
I think that's a good idea. We're
Or you want
almost
to
at
talk about it?
time, and I think episode 250, which is today, deserves a part two for so many reasons. We still have to talk
Yes.
about more of the 70th, including your review. We're going to keep everybody on a cliffhanger about the animatronic of Walt Disney. And we still got to talk about those D23 events, and we still wanted to do more look back after having 250 episodes. So I would say that's going to come next week, and that'll be a part two.
Let's do it. And it gives you an extra week to go see him yourself for the first time
Go
before
see
you hear what
him
I think,
if
right?
you don't want spoilers, or go watch it on YouTube if you don't mind watching it that way and you want to be ahead of the curve. I think I'm going to watch it on YouTube because I can't wait. I can't wait, and I
I'm
want to
surprised
hear
you haven't
spoilers.
already.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Okay.
but on today's episode of 250, we talked about some of Disneyland 70th, and we played a really fun game looking back at some of our episodes, trying to guess the episode description based on the episode title. And that was a fun way to look back at some of our podcast episodes that you listeners or viewers might want to go back and revisit.
Yes, and thank you all for listening. And we hope you enjoyed episode 250 of the Disneyholics Show. And congrats, Mike and myself,
Woo!
on
Congrats to
250
us. 250.
episodes.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Woo!
whoop. Follow us on social media at the Disneyholics.
And if you'd like to get in touch, send us a DM on Instagram or contact us at thedisneyholics.com.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye.